Monica Valenzuela. I have one, has a sort of tail but kind of points straight out. Seems like she pricks it up, causes her anus also kind of puckered. Is that normal? Vet said it would go down, but still curious to know if that's not normal. Well, look, if you're talking about a long tail on a dog, it's not going to get shorter. There's no way. So typically we call this a gay tail, if that's what we're talking about, a gay tail. A tail that sticks up like this, especially when the dog is excited. And, you know, depending on the breed of dog, it may be fine. And a French Bulldog, not so much. We don't like to see gay tails, especially gay tails that are that long and longer. That is definitely long tail in a Frenchie. You'd much rather see a tail in a Frenchie that's about that much tail, about half an inch or less.
I don't mind that much.
Yeah, it's getting a bit excessive for me, but anyway, there we go. It doesn't hurt the dog, it's just a looks thing. The other end of this, you have what's called an inverted
It used
tail.
to be said that whenever your dogs had too short of a tail, that when they pottied, their anal glands couldn't empty quite good.
Have you ever ate? Yeah. Okay.
Because I used to groom, and I used to have to do that nasty business. So
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes, I've never done it.
So if anybody else knows anything different, let us know.
Or we've never emptied the glands on a Frenchie, have you?
I think they take care of it themselves.
I think so too, because I've never seen it done or know about it. But things like chihuahuas and things like that, different story. Pretty nasty.
Yeah. Sure can be, especially if you're the one emptying it. You don't
Michelle,
want to have your face down in there to make sure you're
Tammy,
doing
stop
right.
it, stop it. Make do a video of you doing it.
No.
Michelle Ruby says, my female Frenchie is almost 80 months and is getting close to her next heat, hopefully. She says to do silent heats.
I think I've got one of those too.
She was sick last night and this morning, diarrhea and vomiting. Have you ever experienced with any of your girls going?
Take her temperature.
He's going on. I should keep her around the stud or separate them. All right. So the first thing is that look, you know, you say silent heats. Well, the first question is how do you know it's silent heat?
Well,
So you don't, unless you did progesterone testing. You don't know.
yeah,
You don't know.
well, if you see swelling.
A dog that's
you don't
18
see
months
the
old
blood.
is very likely may not even had a heat yet. So first heats in dogs is typically between 8 months and a year and a half. So it's probably a first heat coming up. She's vomiting and diarrhea. It's not normal for a dog in heat to do that. So what Tammy said was take a temperature. If it's more than 102, go to the vet. There's something going on. So not you know, again, if a dog has got vomiting and it's got some diarrhea and its temperature is less than 102, I don't get too worried about this. What I do typically in those situations is if I haven't worn them in a while, I'll give them 3 days of safeguard. It's just a general kind of thing to help with any parasites.
No, but first thing you need to do is take a temperature, make sure, because this is
Yes,
normal.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So 1 or 2 or less, okay. 1 or 2 or higher, bedtime.
Right.
I'm going to say something else now. Should you be keeping around a stud dog? No, keep her away from the stud dog. Yeah, you want to introduce her to the stud dog when you're ready to breed. I would be keeping away from any stud dogs until you want to see whether she's ready and let her tell you whether she's ready by her behaviour. And you'll get a much better indication of what's going on if she's around that stud dog just now, hasn't been around that stud dog for the last 48 hours. Sam Salamander. The dog rejected the babies. 4 died, so I took her away. I think she has the parasite that makes the poop smell metallic. Coccidia. She has diarrhea and now she sounds crackly from bottle feeding. She's going to the vet in the morning. I guess we're talking about the puppy now. Here's another of these ones with just a long dissertation. I don't have time to read all this all in front of you guys. I'd like to be able to read it, but I can't read it while I'm listening to everybody, so that's got to go for another day.
Hopefully she takes the puppy to the vet.
Alex Flores, I have a puppy Frenchie that hasn't got on a heat. She's 9 months old. Should I be worried? Is that normal? No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
You know, she could be at 10 months, 11 months. She could be a year.
A year and 3 months. Quite normal. Nothing to worry about. In fact, most dogs haven't had a heat by now.
But once you get her pregnant, she's liable to come back into heat at an earlier time than what
Typically
she
every
did.
6 months,
Yeah.
on average.
Yeah, just triggering something to make her go.
Donnelly Osborne. Here we go. James, I love it that you're an idiot sometimes. Yellow whale.
Sometimes.
Also not the information. that you and your wife share.
Live with him.
We'll be breeding our Frenchies for the first time in about 4 to 6 weeks. Stay tuned. Well, hopefully definitely, I want to be described hopefully as a lovable idiot. Am I a lovable idiot, Tammy?
A what?
A lovable idiot. Not even an
annoying
answer.
idiot.
Yeah,
How about
that was not what I was looking for. That was not what I was looking for at all.
You have your moments.
We all do, right? I think that the thing about idiots is that we all have some idiocy in us, and I think the thing to do on it is hopefully you, after the fact, realize when you've been an idiot, so that you can amend your behaviour for next time.
Take your criticism and go on.
Yeah, and if you've offended somebody, apologise too. Which I'm not saying I'm the best at this. I'm not, but that would be the general philosophy behind how to handle.
You're on apology. You're not.
Honey, I'm sorry for anything that I've ever done to you.
Yeah, you're on video. That's why you're doing it right now.
Damn right.
The whole world,
That's right.
YouTube sees that.
Oh, here's one for Tammy. Brian Alicia, what is your thought on the huge wave of imported big rope studs from China?
Now, this is my eye appeal. Some people are liking this. I'm not real crazy about it. To me, they look like a Shar-Pei. And that's my opinion. So, don't pinpoint me down and tell me how terrible I am for giving my opinion. But I'm not crazy about it.
They look like
they
look like they've been stung by a bee.
Well, yeah, they do. They look like they've got swelling going on, but it's not swelling. It's bred into them. So whatever they used on the breed to get that big rope, I have no idea. I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry.
So my thoughts on it is this. First off, is that you should breed what you're interested in.
Right.
But sometimes your interest can change because there's a big demand for a particular kind of dog, and you want to get in on that. Nothing wrong with that. So we probably won't get into the big rope noses, us, Tammy and me, because we're later on in life and we probably don't have time to develop that breed properly.
Or the hairless.
Yeah, or the hairless. Again, not fan of the hairless at all. But that's not to say that one can't, change. I mean, I think
to each his own. That's why.
I think the fluffies. We weren't a big fan of fluffies till we had our.
No. I always thought they were way cute.
Oh, did you? Okay, fair enough. All right. Okay. Right.
Taking care of his weed.
All right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. Let's see. Got time for one couple more. Kerry Harris, blue and tan or lilac and tan Frenchies. What would be the price range? Not fluffy carriers. All right. So Tammy's going to say something, and I'm going to go low. What do you think? What do you think of blue and tan selling for today, and a lilac and tan? What's the kind of common prices for those? Do you think?
Well, I mean, people can look on the internet. And
well, they're asking. They're asking.
I know, but I don't like to say that.
Well, I'm going to say. There we go.
I know you will, and I don't like to say.
Okay. So I think that you're going to.
The babies.
Oh yeah, baby geese. Look at that. I think that's grass doesn't look too bad, doesn't it? Look at all those geese out there. So I'm going to say that blue and tan, something around 5, lilac and tan, something around 7.
Are they saying fluffy?
No, not fluffies.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. That's it. But you're going to see prices higher than that. You'll see prices lower than that.
It depends on the DNA. If they're carrying cream, if they're carrying brindle.
Or the structure of the dog.
The structure of the dog.
A not very good looking.
Long nose.
A not very good looking male brindle dog, 3,000. Blue, 3,000. A really nice, a really nice, well-structured, good DNA with other DNA female.
But anytime you're looking for a dog, FaceTime. Do not accept texting only. You want to talk to that person. You want to see that puppy there in their home, because if they're scamming, they don't have that puppy at home with them. And then if you're getting videos, it could be somebody using the fence stopped.
Isn't it?
If they're using videos, it could be from some other breeder's videos that they're using. So be careful. Always FaceTime.
Okay, it's not doing.
And I preach that over and over again.
You pressed it too early. I'll let Tammy mess with that while I answer this question. Now you got to do it one more time to stop it. One more time to make it go. Press once. Now press it again. There you go. Oh wait. And there it goes. Let's see if it does its own thing here. It's trying. All right, DC Forbang. He knows a lot about stuff. So here's D says that there are two different pinks. I believe one is not healthy and one is. The one that is healthy will show pigment. which shows up
hopefully
as
around the eyes.
CAL, little CAL. And the husky gene is panda spotting. Look up panda spotting. It tests as N/P.
It did that all by itself. I didn't touch it.
Apparently it's in German Shepherds, which makes no sense because that means they bred that to a
They
Frenchie.
think we're going to feed them.
Not sure, but maybe they got the gene from there somehow. We won't mention his name, but the one that started the whole husky pink thing actually breeds pugs too, or his wife does. Anyway, I'm sure they did pugs to Frenchies to get these new genes. And they finished off off a KOI island, a husky plus merle. So it's white spotted or panda spotting with merle together.
And they're pretty.
It's like
but
a pied
boy,
basically to me. Doesn't test for the pied, but I feel like it's in the same family. If that makes any sense, white spotting, white head, piebald and panda spotting are all similar, where they show a lot of white in the color. I hope that helps out you guys rock. Well, cool, very good. I'm going to go do some, so with that little prompt there from DC4 Banger, I'm going to see if I can garner a bit more information, because I haven't done a video on this and I need to do one, but there we go. All right, there's 11 minutes of your time taken up. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. And thank you, DC4 Banger. Great. You always give good input. Appreciate you. Bye. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet. I'm not a licensed medical professional. I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.